All right, we are live. And what are we looking at today? I just had a random idea, and that was on running shoes. Let's look at that story. Today's a Sunday, so let's do something different. From Swiss brand On, are known for the unique cloud tech cushioning hollow pods on the sole that compress on impact and lock for a firm push off, aiming to balance softness and responsiveness. They're popular for road running, trail, and casual wear with models like the Cloud Surfer, Cloud Monster, and Cloud Flow, catering to different needs, daily training, long runs, or speed work. Users often praise the lightweight feel and sleek design, but note that the narrow fit and exposed sole can wear quickly or trap debris on trails. Price typically range from 130 to 200. Okay. Tell me the major milestones in the history of On since its inception. All right, we have something over here. Nike Puma are terrified of this company. It has grown by 55% each year on constant basis. This was done 17 hours ago, literally. Wow. Okay. So this guy, wow. Okay. It had grown 55% each year constant basis with this new cloud tech technology. This has had made them net sales of $2 billion in 23 years. Other companies changing the future of our footwear industry. On running, on the shoe company is led by Olivier Bernhard, had poor family born in Switzerland, started as an athlete, two-time world champion triathlete. Two times world champion triathlete. Born in Switzerland, started as an athlete. After retiring from athletics in 2006, he started thinking on making a shoe which have a feel. On one day when Olivier was frustrated about coming out of an idea of shoe, an engineer who was near to him said, "Hey, why not I put pieces of rubber hose on your old shoe and you try." At first, Olivier thought it was ugly, but when he ran with them, he felt amazing.
Comfortable, stability, running shoe. Don't look no further. That's your shoe. The Cloud Ace is packed with all the latest technology that is available on the market. So the outsole, what's really unique, for the first time, we have split the heel with a different material from the forefoot. Then you see this orange part, which after
Interesting. The start of the journey of building $14 billion company. In 2010, Olivier partnered with Casper Capati and David Alleman. These three people started On in 2010. Fueled by athlete successes, we witnessed our running products soar to new heights in 23. In March 2019, Roger Federer partnered with On. Wow, so it's been 15 years, yeah, because Roger Federer, that's been a long time. Roger's aim is to build best tennis player shoes ever. As Roger is quite popular, this made it made easily visible. This made On fastest growing footwear brand globally, with net sales increasing by over 356.8% between 2019 and 2022.
looks like all right. And that's a slice. That's an O and N for on. Trust me, Elmo, it's on.
Interesting. In 22, On launched its IPO with 7 billion valuation, became public. By the end of 22, On held a 3.34% global market share and an 8% share in the US footwear market. Share of footwear sales rose to 12% by mid 24, while Nike share dropped from 39 to 32. Wow. It's really interesting that they have such a unique design that you cannot even copy. If you copy, people are gonna straight away call you out. On has made the shoes according Monder, Motor world. On has innovated cloud tech technology. It combines cushioning with propulsion, which offers a unique running experience. This made them stand out from the competition with huge companies. Interesting. Bianca Pestalozzi. This is also something very interesting. Like this cloud tech technology is something that people have been talking about. How I believe when uh, I forgot the name, Kipchoge did the 2 hour marathon. A lot of people were talking about how those shoes must be banned. The on shoes must be banned because they are giving too much lift, too much. What's the word? Lift? Too much. Too much lift. Maybe yeah, that's the right word. And that's very interesting because that's where they were like, okay, how much, what is a running shoe, and how much should it be able to help you and increase your performance? Because after a point, it's no more natural. It's running shoes were supposed to just be covering your foot, but now they're actually increasing performance in a significant way. And what if someone just adds like a booster on your shoe and that takes you forward? So a lot of interesting conversation was happening over here. What is considered as technology, and what is like, what is a running shoe? Is running shoe just supposed to be uh covering your feet so that you don't get hurt and then you run with it? Or is it supposed to be packed with technology so that it helps you improve in performance? And then right, and then some people have access to the technology and some people don't, and how does that work? Very interesting. The margin of an On product is a combination of innovation, marketing, distribution, and product logistics. Now, On is competing with Nike, like top players of T sports shoe industry. There should be sports shoe industry. Cloud tech. That's a wrap. Okay, interesting. Founded 2010 by Olivier Bernard, Casper, David. 2010, founding and cloud tech innovation. I believe I went to their Brooklyn store and it was beautiful. It was it was extremely well made, and you can see that there was a lot of focus on just technology and making this brand look really high performance. Founding and cloud tech innovation. On was established in Zurich, Switzerland, with the mission to revolutionize running through a unique cushioning technology called cloud tech. The system, featuring holopods on the sole for soft landings and firm takeoffs, debut debuted in their first shoe, the Cloud Racer. The concept stemmed from Bernard's experiments with hosepipe pieces glued to shoes to create a running on cloud sensation. 2012 Olympic success with Cloud Racer. Gained performance with the Swiss triathlete Nicola Spirig, bore it to win gold at the London 2012 Olympics. Oh shit. Okay. Let's see if we can see what the original version of On look like. Is this On? This is Nike. Wait, what? This is Nike. From now on, Nicola, trust in On shoes. This makes so much sense. Like on, once you establish On as a Swiss brand, then every Swiss athlete would want to support it. Yeah, it's just a difference between nationalism versus performance, or what's the right word? Nationalism? Patriotism versus performance. If every shoe is the same, if every shoe gives the same performance, then then patriotism helps because you are promoting Swiss products. But if On is the best product out there, then hey, that's a no-brainer. making an early validation of On's technology on a global stage. Financial leadership established. Martin Hoffman joined as CFO, later becoming a key figure in scaling the company and serving as co-CEO from 21 to 25, sole CEO from April 25. Oh wow, they recently had a change. Martin Hoffman. His financial expertise helped drive global expansion. I also wanna do quotes from the founder, Olivier. Okay, perfect. Let's keep going. Martin Hoffman joined as CFO, later becoming a key figure in scaling the company and serving as co-CEO. Sole CEO from April 25. His financial expertise helped drive global expansion, market dominance in Switzerland, and Roger Federer partnership. Wow, so 2010, 2012, 2013, and then like 6 years of no major milestones. Wow. 2019, On held a 40% share of the running shoe market in Switzerland and 10% in Germany. Then November, Swiss tennis legend Roger Federer became a shareholder, boosting brand visibility. Federer collaborated on a lifestyle shoe that Roger released in July 2020. I have seen the Roger. Roger pretty much looks like those Adidas, what are they called? Superstar. Adidas Superstar. Very basic shoe, but it has the On branding. Global retail expansion. On's products were sold in 6,000 retailers across 55 countries, with the US emerging as its largest market, capturing 6.6% of the performance running shoe category. Globally, On held an estimated 2% of the athletic footwear market. 21. IPO and On Athletics Club launch. On went public, listing stocks on the NYSE, a move that fueled further growth. The company also founded the On Athletics Club, a professional running team coached by professional running team coached by Dathan Ritzenheim. Okay, let's see. Is our perplexity working? I would love to do what I would love to do. I'd love to get photos. Grok needs photos, man. Where are the photos at? We need beautiful aesthetic photos. A professional running team coached by Dathan Ritzenheim, featuring Olympic finalists, enhancing its credibility in elite running. 22. Cloud Monster release and Olympic bobsleigh. Whoa, bobsleigh. On launched the Cloud Monster. Okay, this also came to my mind. Quote. Okay, what was his name? Kipchoge. Wow, no photos. Wow. Who ran the 2-hour marathon? All right, perfect. Eliud Kipchoge, and let's do quotes from on running shoes. This would be cool. All right, let's see. Market dominance, global retail expansion. US emerging as its largest market, capturing 6.6% of the performance running shoe category. Globally, On held an estimated 2% of the athletic footwear market. IPO and On Athletics Club launch. On went public, listing stocks on the NYSE, a move that fueled further growth. The company also co-founded the On Athletics Club. Cloud Monster, a maximalist sneaker with a large sole, diverging from early minimalist designs and competing with brands like Hoka. Additionally, On built bobsleigh shoes used in 22 Winter Olympics, showcasing versatility beyond running. I am curious, how does On bobsleigh shoes look like? Whoa, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I think these shoes are like pretty, they have to kind of follow they have to follow specifications. So yeah, I think what really is happening over here is just that you're following those specifications and then just playing with the branding, right? So On got this design from, oh wow, okay, so they basically use this design, which is kind of the design of their sole. Then pretty much the rest of the shoe is the same. That is interesting. Yeah, you cannot do much with a extremely technical shoe. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. This is just more like design, and yeah, pretty easy for them to move into a standard shoe. Tennis sponsorships expand on sign sponsorship with top tennis players, including women's world number one Iga Swiatek. Okay, world number one, and she's from Switzerland, Polish professional tennis player. She has been ranked as the world number one in women's singles by the Women's Tennis Association, having held the position for a total of 125 weeks. Wow. Okay. I think I've seen this match. Okay, so she is the. Oh wow! So they got the world champion to be the on ambassador. Yes, she's the on ambassador. Wow. Okay. And men's players, world number one Iga and men's players Ben Shelton and Joao Fonseca broadening its presence in performance sports. 24 Cloud Boom Strike LS for Olympics. On introduce the Cloud Boom Strike LS. Cloud Boom. Okay, okay. Wow, this looks beautiful. On reveals light spray technology on Cloud Boom Strike LS. Hey, this is a beautiful shoe. This looks beautiful. They got the basic sole, but they still got their holes. And then they got the shoes that look like socks. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, and it's transparent. Wow. Wow. Okay. Beautiful. Let's see. We'll do review of. Perfect. Let's see. Cloud Boom Strike LS for Olympics. Introduce the Cloud Boom Strike for 24 Olympics, a lightweight 6-ounce performance shoe with a robotically deposited filament upper, reducing component from 150 200 to 7. Wow. Promoted for minimal waste and on-demand manufacturing, it's highlighted ON's innovation and sustainability. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Deposited filament upper. 25 leadership transition. In April 25, Martin Hoffman became sole CEO after Mark Moore's departure, with founders David Allman and Casper as executive co-chairman and Olivier focusing on product innovation. This solidified ON's leadership structure for future growth. Post on X noted ON's valuation nearing 14 billion, reflecting its rapid rise driven by athlete success and innovative products. ON continues to expand its footprint in running, tennis, and lifestyle markets with over 7 million runners in 50 plus countries wearing its shoes. Quotes. Is less known for widely circulated personal quotes compared to ON's brand milestones, as he tends to focus on product innovation over public statements. On the original Cloud Tech, Bernard described his early experiments as seeking a running on cloud sensation inspired by glowing hosepipes pieces to shoes which he initially found ugly but felt transformative when running. This captures his drive for unconventional solutions. On the company's mission, during a 24 event, Bernard shared that ON's principal Sueno principal Sueno, is to develop products optimizing athletes' performance and comfort, emphasizing collaboration and innovation. These snippets align with his role as a hands-on innovator, prioritizing function and feel. Unfortunately, direct, verified quotes from Bernard are sparse in public records, and he's not prolific speaker like some founders. If you're looking for more, I can search X. Very interesting. What do we have over here?
Good, thank you, Ine. Dream never finished. Maybe happy with one step of the dream, but then you extend it to the next one.
it's really cool, like because Eliud Kipchoge, when he had the 2 hour marathon, he was wearing the beautiful on running shoes.
People on the road makes them super, super happy. We love to dream, so we say, hey, if you know, that could be a dream we should follow. Why we try to make it happen for many runners, right? So to make the product lighter, faster, and also very much more sustainable. We're gonna have like 66 athletes racing our product, and it's about 6 to 10 athletes running in this new technology. Most of them wanna end up on the podium, at least in the finals, right? So we'll see.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much,
much,
Oliver.
Liz.
Nice to
See
meet
you.
you. Thank you.
Very interesting. On running shoes and on running. Perfect. Is it going to redirect to On Canada? Let's see. Be the first to know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. On.com. Let's go. Where are you at? Shop by category. Shoes, apparel, accessories, road running, trail running, road running, trail running, lifestyle, hiking and outdoor. Whoa. Tennis, training and gym. Really cool. Right, so here's the Roger Cloud Surfer. Cloud, not the original Cloud. Cloud Surfer. Cloud Nova. Okay. Cyclone. Okay. Cloud Nova. Cloud Nova looks good. It's very lifestyle. Cloud Tilt. We got Cloud Tilt. Okay. And then Cloud Monster. What is Cyclone? Your gear, but not forever. Cyclone is our first step towards circularity. Discover premium sportswear collection that's revolutionizing how runners shop. The gear you will never trash. Cloud Rise Cyclone. You are in the loop. Your workout, your call. Not ready to commit. Test drive the Cyclone Life with the Cyclone T. You buy it and send it back to us once it's worn out and ready to be recycled. No subscription necessary. Right, that's the reason it's $120. That is crazy. Cyclone circularity is a team sport. Our mission and honor is to ignite the human spirit through movement. Ignite the human spirit through movement, inspired by athletes, powered by Swiss engineering. Move with us and dream on. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Quotes from Eliud Kipchoge on running shoes. The marathon legend is famously associated with Nike, not on running shoes, so there are no direct quotes. Whoa, his sponsorship and record breaking performances like the sub 2 hour marathon have been tied to Nike's Vaporfly and Alpha Fly shoes. Wait, I thought he was wearing the On Cloud Boom Strike LS. Oh no, okay. On Running's high performance marathon shoe, notable for its innovative light spray technology, a laceless, ultra lightweight upper sprayed on by robotic arm in just 3 minutes. Concise. Weight 170 grams from men's US 8.5. Light as super shoes, lighter than the Nike Alpha Fly 3. Wait, I thought he was wearing. Wait, let's check. Eliud Kipchoge marathon pace. Oh, he's wearing something else. Okay. He's wearing the Vaporfly. Okay. Okay. I thought he was wearing the Cloud Boom. Okay. What is it called again? Cloud Boom Strike LS. Light spray thermoplastic filament forms a seamless, laceless, semi-transparent mesh 30-gram fused to the sole without glue, reducing waste and emissions by 75% compared to other on-racing shoes. Dual layers of Helion HF high perform with a carbon fiber speedboard, delivering bounce and propulsion. Stack height compliant with World Athletics rules. Dual layers of high perform with carbon fiber speedboard. Price $330. One of the priciest super shoes compared to Nike Vaporfly, which is 240, or Asics Meta Speed Sky Paris. Let's look into Asics. Whoa, 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 whoa. They don't look that good. Why are they so expensive? Okay, not the best looking shoe. Okay. Riders to describe a bouncy, responsive feel ideal for marathon pacing and tempo runs. The foam provides energy return without being overly rigid, though it feels slightly firmer than competitors like the Alpha Fly 3. It excels for 4-foot midfoot strikers but may lack rocker propulsion for heel strikers. The laceless upper molds like a second skin, offering a snug, secure lockdown for narrow to standard feet. However, it's tricky to slip on initially, in wider feet or high volume insteps may feel constrained with no lace adjustability. Some runners trim the upper for comfort. Best Bolito series runners targeting 5K to marathon races. Helen Obiri's 2024 Boston Marathon win and Olympic Marathon bronze highlight its pedigree. Okay, so I know somebody was wearing it. Okay, right. I think I saw her photo. Yes. This is the one where she's like extremely, she's bouncing, she's jumping. Okay. Durability. After 80 miles, testers noted no stretching or wear in the upper, but the foam's longevity is untested compared to Adidas Evo 1's short lifespan. Oh yeah, this is a good looking shoe. It's all about the big Adidas stripes. That's a beautiful photo. Hey, I think running has made so many things extremely cool. Running, like, look at this. So beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. Outsole grip holds on dry roads but slips slightly on with pavement. Pros. Ultralight feels like wearing nothing, boosting efficiency for long races. Bouncy cushioning, comfortable for a race shoe, reducing fatigue over marathons. Light spray upper is breathable, sustainable, and visually striking. Snug hold without laces, great for narrow feet during fast runs. Proven elite performance, worn by Obiri for major marathon podiums. Cons, pricey, fit risk, laceless design doesn't suit wide feet or those needing adjustments, can chafe without high socks. Yes. I've I have wide feet. Entry difficulty, cramming feet and takes effort, especially new, fragile upper. Thin material feels delicate, raising concerns about tears, though unproven in tests. Not widely released yet, drops planned for 25, requiring on membership for access. Runner feedback. Praise the phenomenal rebound and second skin feel with testers like Nick Harris Fry calling one of the best carbon plate shoes after a half marathon race. Many love its futuristic look and lightweight speed. Some runners on Reddit instability on turns or wet surfaces and question the price given no clear speed edge over Nike Asics. Others dislike the foam ride at slower pace. Interesting. This is crazy. Why don't they have the cloud boom over here? Accessories, road running. Okay, what do we see over here? New arrivals. The Cloud Monster, the Cloud Tilt, the Cloud 6, WP, Nova. Okay, the Roger Advantage. Right, this is their design for Soul. Cloud Nova. This is a good looking one. Cloud Monster 2. Cloud Monster 2. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Stories that move, tennis court styling, warm ups and cool downs for runners. Meet real Ben Shelton. Run slow to run fast. Wow. This is cool. This is cool. Our mission: ignite the human spirit through movement, inspired by athletes. Read more. Okay, let's look at their mission. What are next 5-year plans for On Running Shoes? And how do they plan to leverage AI? Let's see, everybody has to have an AI plan. Okay, read more. Inspired by athletes, powered by Swiss engineering, we believe amazing things happen when we move. Whether that's breaking records on the track or developing innovative new technologies for a more sustainable future, move with us and dream on. And dream on, the On mission to ignite the human spirit through movement. Okay, we are still going, we're still going. What are some major milestones in the history of On Running Shoes between the year 2013 and 2019? Okay, let's see. Dream on, the On mission to ignite the human spirit through movement. At On, we believe incredible things happen when the humans move. Being in motion taps into the place in the subconscious where inspiration lies. It's called flow state, a mindset where action and awareness blur together, leaving us fully immersed in the moment. A hack for the mind, helping us to dream bigger and better. Wow, wow. I think this is exactly how I feel. This is exactly how I feel when I run. When I talk to my friends and when I'm like, I only run 4 runners high. This is it. This is it. The one reason I don't like running is because I am trying to put on more weight. I'm trying to put on more muscle on my body, and running obviously is gonna make you more leaner. But cardio is important. Cardio is important, and it's very interesting. I have done a half marathon. I have done multiple 10Ks. I have done 5Ks, and all of that. But now I don't run. I don't run a lot. I run like max 3K, but I just run for the runner's high, and this is it. We believe incredible things happen when humans move. Being in motion taps into the place in the subconscious where inspiration lies. It's called flow state, a mindset where action and awareness blur together, leaving us fully immersed in the moment. A hack for the mind, helping us to dream bigger and better. Being in motion helps. Being in motion taps into the place in the subconscious where inspiration lies. It's called flow state, a mindset where action and awareness blur together, leaving us fully immersed in the moment. A hack for the mind, helping us to dream bigger and better. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, let's post this. At On, we believe incredible things happen when humans move. Being in motion taps into the place in the subconscious where inspiration lies. It's called flow state, a mindset where Action and awareness blur together, leaving us fully immersed in the moment. A hack for the mind, helping us to dream bigger and better. The On story. Three friends with one shared goal to revolutionize the sensation of running. It all started in the Swiss Alps. Retired athlete Olivier Bernard wanted to create a running shoe with a totally new feel. He started experimenting with pieces of garden hose, gluing them to the outsole of his prototype. Casper Copetti and David came on board in 2010, and the experience of running on clouds was born. The goal was to create the most high performance shoe ever. Cushioned landings, powerful takeoffs, fully engineered in Switzerland using the most advanced technology possible. In March 2010, ON's revamped prototypes won ISPO Brand New Award. Today, ON has been welcomed into the hearts and onto the feet of over 7 million athletes in over 50 countries. Wow. And there's still much, much more to come. Dream on. I don't know, when you say 7 million athletes, are you looking at people who actually run with On, or do they like just like number of units sold, number of On shoes sold? Welcome to the On Lab. Technological innovation lies at the heart of On. Better is achieved through continual experimentation, never being afraid to start again different or break the mold. Dreaming of groundbreaking new ideas isn't enough. We want to make them a physical reality. Today, our world class team of scientists and technicians continue to cook up trailblazing innovations within a Zurich based On lab. From the Oniverse, not Omniverse, Oniverse. These are the stories that make us from next gen tech to the power of grassroots community action brought together by the daring ability to dream. On Athletics Club, OAC, Cloud Tech, the one of a kind multi directional cushioning system for running on clouds. Clean Cloud, the revolutionary tech that turns carbon emissions into running shoes. A community led initiative to support running as a fundamental right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fossil free materials designed for circularity. Designed for circularity. Circular business models. Experimenting better, from the humble garden hose staple to the outside of our first prototype, all the way to our ultimate vision of building a brighter future with fossil free materials and circular systems. The athlete spirit guides everyone at On, and like our athletes, we are always recalibrating and re engineering toward better. Our goal is to make high performance products with the lowest possible footprint, engineered for circularity, designed with preferred materials using enhanced manufacturing methods and distribution models. By working from our own On lab alongside our most close and trusted partners, we can control our manufacturing processes down to the details. After all, saving the planet is a team sport. Created by athletes for athletes. Whoa, what city is this? LA. Is this LA? Yes, we see palm trees, we see downtown. Okay. Diversity, equity, and inclusion at On. Dream on. More on technology. Tech innovation is a superpower. On started with a simple goal to revolutionize running, bringing innovative ideas to life through the power of cutting edge technology. Cloud Tech, the secret power in every On shoe. Cloud Tech is the technology that launched everything. Whoa, this is funny. Cloud Monster, Void, Cloud Swift. Cloud Swift looks funny. Whoa, Cloud Nova. for training and mixed workouts. Okay, let's go to technology again. Okay, Cyclone. Recyclable running products of the future. Award winning Cyclone initiative uses bio based, high quality, and very renewable materials. Wow. To create a line of shoes and apparel designed to be recycled and transformed into new products. Light spray. Yes, lighter than humanly possible. Introducing light spray, revolutionary technology for lightest ever race winning shoe. Fusing robotics and material innovation to create a seamless upper using 1.5 kilometer of continuous filament. Wow. With a precision fit that supports where it's needed and feels invisible where it's not. Wow. Made in just 3 minutes, light spray minimizes spots and waste, cutting carbon emissions by 75% versus our other racing shoe uppers. On dry tech, quick drying fabric made to handle serious sweat. Okay. On Thermatech, interesting, interesting. So On has also got into making sweaters, track jacket insulated. On Guard Tech, okay, now we're getting into Arcteryx territory. Made for comfort and protection so you can make the most of moving even in heavy downpours. Durable water repellent outer layers prevent rain from soaking in. Trek jacket. CloudTech Phase, a specialized form of CloudTech, focuses on silky smooth weight transfer from heel to toe. Heel to toe. Oh wow. Okay, beautiful colors over here. Speedboard. Okay. Is your on shoe secret weapon working in harmony with CloudTech and converts the kinetic energy of each landing into powerful takeoff, more speed for the same effort?
An athlete can only perform at his best with the right tools. What's very inspiring is when you look at surfing, a lot of times every surfer has a different board to meet the individual demands of the rider and the wave. The work between the athlete and me, it's a changing feedback. We are always trying to find something new. We work together, you know. This makes the difference. We work very closely with runners from all over the world. It's really the people who know best what works and does not work. It's the feedback from the athlete, the numbers out of the computer. This is the beauty of it. You individualize the product for an athlete, no matter where they run. For a good running experience that lasts, energy transition is crucial. That's why we developed Speedboard. It captures the energy, transitions it to the forefoot, and gives it back to the system in the push-off. Unique not only in energy distribution, but also in torsion, guidance, and flex. What is the evolution? The material is getting better. We can have measurements from the twist and the flexibility, and we can control a little bit more how the surfboard works.
Beautiful. But this is very confusing. So speedboard seems like the thing that works. So speedboard basically is like, okay, that already exists in your shoe. For some reason, I'm like, is On saying in this video that they are now starting to make the surfing boards? Are they launching this separately? Yeah, this was kind of confusing. Also, maybe I don't have context, but okay, now this makes sense. It's already in there. It's just telling you more story around it. Cloud Boom, Helion, Superform for superior performance. We crafted Helion on the On Lab to work with Cloud Tech. Smoother, effortless runs in the city and beyond.
The city, the urban jungle. They say it's tough to run here. Yeah, right. Doesn't seem tough for them. So what's their secret? Just felt natural. What's run is cushioning that doesn't quit. And flexible elbows for comfort.
Whoa. Cloud Spike. Performance running racing. Hyperform. What is this shoe? There are spikes. Is for running? Interesting. Grip for your wildest ways. Our mission at all is to ignite human spirit through movement inspired by athletes, powered by Swiss engineering. Okay, this is really cool. Is there a way to look further into light spray? This is light spray. Keep up with light spray. Behind the tech, how it's changing the game. History made, our latest wins in light spray. Yes, in 24, it broke Heartbreak Hill. Athletes around the world are putting the Cloud Boom Strike Ellis through its paces, and the results speak for themselves. When you trust the shoes, you have that mentality, I'm going to run fast. After wearing them in my training runs, I found that the shoe provided not only great performance in the hardest workouts, but also perfect support and stability. The technology makes it really unique and impressive. All runners are interested and intrigued by the shoe. You're bound to want to try it out to test your abilities. This is light spray. Next chapter. Yes, the future of running is here. Revolutionizing performance running by uniting robotics and material innovation. This unique technology cuts a multi-part process into a 3-minute minimal waste step. Only the essentials for speed and propulsion. April 10 in select stores, but be quick, limited availability. Wow, interesting. This is really cool. All Labs Boston will be open from April 17 to 22. Sign up below. We'll also in Zurich, Tokyo, and Berlin later in this year. A space where you can experience a revolutionary light spray. Wow, behind the tech. The robot sprays an upper in just 3 minutes. So this is amazing. Like you are basically creating a really high performance shoe. And similarly, just think about this is 3D printing plus robotics. This is 3D printing. Yeah, 3D printing is also robotics. But yeah, this is basically 3D printing. There's 3D printing and robotics at an extremely high level. Wow. Wow. Okay. Designed for elite level running, a robot fuses 1.5 kilometer filament onto a high performance racing midsole. Light spray technology allows for glueless bonding and involves more than 7 pending patents. Patent. We cut out all unnecessary excess in processes like yarn and textile formation, conventional coloration, or increased water consumption. Mid-foot fed, the result less waste, fewer parts. To make our fastest light shoe. Amazing, amazing. Wow, wow. Okay. Actually, let's first look at this question. Expansion of cloud tech models. Expanded lineups beyond original Cloud Racer, Cloud Surfer, Cloud Runner. Okay. 2016 US market breakthrough. On entered US market more aggressively, targeting specialty running stores. 2016 brand was available in hundreds of retailers, capitalizing on the growing demand from premium running shoes. Setting stage for largest market by 2020, Cloud Flow launch. Released Cloud Flow, lightweight racing shoe that became a favorite for its balance of speed and cushioning. Its success among competitive runners boosted On's credibility, with early adopters praising its versatility for 5K to half marathon distances, retail footprint growth, and awards. Okay. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Next 5-year plan. 2025 to 2030, global market expansion. Deepen its market presence in key markets like the US, Europe, and Asia, building on its 2020 milestone of 6.6% US market share and 40% in Switzerland. Expect more flagship stores, partnership with retailers, and targeted marketing to compete with Nike and Adidas. 2030, On could target a top 5 global running shoe brand position. Premium pricing, athlete endorsement. Product innovation diversification. Likely expand technology, seen in Cloud Boom Strike LS. Plans include new models for trail, track, lifestyle, plus apparel growth. Introduce modular customizable shoes aligning with consumer demand for personalization. Sustainability leadership. Yeah, exactly. Like for specifically for light spray, if you are using a midsole, if you're, I don't know what the pink thing is called, but if you're already using kind of a base and then light spraying on it, what if that base is exactly made with the shape, the 3D shape of the person? I know when you go to New Balance and when you buy a new shoe at New Balance, and they basically do an entire 3D scan of your feet, and that is really cool. They do this, and they have a machine that does a quick 3D scan of your entire foot, and then you basically understand that, okay, what kind of shoe makes sense to you. So something like that could be used to quickly create that base for you, and then put that base on the sole, light spray, and you are done. That's your shoe. That would be really cool. Sustainability leadership. 75 cuts emissions 75% compared to traditional methods. Next 5 years, they'll likely scale such processes, aiming for net zero by 2030 in line with industry peers. This includes circular programs, Cyclone subscription for recyclable shoes, and bio-based materials to reduce reliance on petroleum-based foams. Elite athlete and event sponsorship. On will continue investing in high profile athletes and teams like the On Athletics Club to boost credibility. By 2030, they could sponsor major marathons or expand into other sports, cycling, triathlon, capitalizing on their Olympic success. Direct to consumer. AI integration, product design and testing, supply chain manufacturing, personalized customer experience, sustainability optimization, marketing and athlete performance. AI adoption pace. AI for fit apps and design on smaller R&D budget. 100 million versus Nike's 3 billion annually means slower AI integration. They will need partnerships with tech firms to scale. AI driven personalization requires consumer data, raising privacy concerns. Navigate regulations like GDPR. Premium AI tools could raise production costs, clashing with ON's high price points, which already sparked debate on X about value versus Nike ASICs. Emphasizing scaling innovation, no explicit 2030 roadmap mentions AI. Tech shows robotic automation stepping stone to AI. Right, I think Lightspray basically means they are working towards it. Like the way that entire thing is built, this is not some basic shoe company. AI could optimize cloud tech pod shapes or Lightspray filament patterns for better cushioning and durability. Machine learning might simulate wear patterns across thousands of virtual runs, reducing physical prototypes. Generative design algorithms could create soles tailored to specific runner biometrics, building on ON's data from elite athletes. AI driven demand forecasting could streamline inventory, minimizing overproduction. In manufacturing, robotic systems like Lightsprays could be enhanced with AI to adjust filament density in real time, improving quality control. Predictive maintenance to cut downtime, learning from competitors like Adidas's Speed Factory. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Adidas got a Speed Factory. Wait, what is that? Learning from Adidas Speed Factory blunder. Whoa. Oh no. Decentralized manufacturing. Wow. Revolutionary manufacturing program this year, but that doesn't mean the principles of distributed operations should be abandoned by other players. Opinion piece. Modernize manufacturing methods. Less is more. Shipping sustainably when the right thing makes economic sense. Some help from lawmakers. Final thoughts. Was not completely off the mark when it opened its speed factories in 2016 2017. The intentions were there, as the sportswear behemoth has had an eye toward revolutionizing the clothing industry for years. Not because of the intention, but rather lack of attention to the manufacturing process itself. To the rest of the manufacturing industry, not to abandon manufacturing repatriation, but rather to think about the process itself first and foremost. Hmm. Less is more. Readers became too bogged down in the process of reconfiguring their robotic arms and computer vision technologies in factories to cater to the multiple steps required in shoe manufacturing, limiting production to only certain types of running shoes with knit upper. 60 to 80 steps. As many as 3 different machines can be needed to attach the toe and heel of a shoe with the sole. Too many steps keep production costs sky high. The entire production cycle would be faster, cheaper, and far less ecologically damaging. Okay, this is interesting. So basically 2016, 2017, it was way ahead of its time. Now we have the technology. Look at how Lightspray was working. They got the robotics down. I don't know. Yeah, actually, that would be interesting. AI chatbot. Let's look into this. What robot did on use for Lightspray technology? Let's see. What do we get over here? Sustainability optimization, algae-based foams lining with the ONS, net zero push algorithms minds optimize recycling and cyclone, calculating the most efficient ways to break down and reuse shoes. Okay. Using a custom-built robotic arm as at its ON labs in Zurich, Switzerland, while ON hasn't publicly named a specific robot model manufacturer. The system is described as proprietary, fully automated unit designed in-house. That is crazy. That is crazy. And with that, that's the stream. But before we end, I want to read their mission once again, because their mission is beautiful. Wait, where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? Our mission. It's not the mission, it's just the understanding of. I think that's not the mission. The mission is to ignite the human spirit through movement, but the understanding, the clearly laying out what exactly happens when humans move, to ignite the human spirit through movement. At On, we believe incredible things happen when humans move. Being in motion taps into the place in subconscious where inspiration lies. It's called flow state, a mindset where action and awareness blur together. Action and awareness blur together. After reading this, it just makes me want to go run right now. But I'm going to run tomorrow morning. Okay. Leaving us fully immersed in the moment. A hack for the mind, helping us to dream bigger and better. And On, actually, something very interesting happened. Like yesterday, I wanted to run. I wore my stuff. I went out. I reached my running spot. But the problem is, I was on call with my buddy and I wore my casual shoes. So I ended up walking the entire track. But so I didn't run this weekend. Yeah, so I have to run now. And On, we believe incredible things happen when humans move. Being in motion taps into the place in the subconscious where inspiration lies. It's called flow state, a mindset where action and awareness blur together, leaving us fully immersed in the moment. A hack for the mind, helping us to dream bigger and better. All right.